top of it, y'all. It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man. We are tapped in for real, man. And we're going to talk about that boy, Yella Beezy, man. And then, hey, Yella Beezy is demanding all the paperwork for all the informants and everybody that's testifying against him in this case. And what does that mean, y'all? Yella Beezy, man, might be trying to put some money on some of these people's head. See, the only reason Yella Beezy will be wanting to know who these informants are is to know their address, to know their paperwork, to know where they live at. You know, he still got a little bit of money out there, and he still got people that could do things and tank this jury and tank these witnesses. But Yella Beezy, man, is trying to make a power move by getting all these people's information to scare them from coming to trial. Because you have to realize something, Yella Beezy, man, for the murder of MO3, you know, hiring somebody for the murder of MO3 is just as if he's done it. And we already know Keywan White, man, we already know he's doing some snitching, right? But see, this is the part that you don't understand. The name that they should be looking at is RainWater. Now, isn't it gonna be something when RainWater's name pops up on that list? Because we all know that RainWater is the one that set up MO3, people. RainWater was the one that was on that phone with him. You know, RainWater used to, if you're not familiar with it, RainWater used to go half with MO3 on everything because that was his best friend. Or so he thought he was. Because we already know since MO3 has passed away, RainWater has went and got his masters. And, you know, he's sitting back looking like a fat rat, saying he got enough for several albums. You understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't trick that lady up out of her masters. But the thing is, we all know that you had something to do with the deletion of MO3. Because let's put it like this, the man was already paranoid. He had 4 or 5 whips. He had 4 or 5 places he was staying. You know, RainWater, you're the only person that knew where this man was at that night because you as his manager, man, he trusted you. You were the only person that he trusted. You dig? Which means you were the only person that knew what car he was driving and what he had in that car and had access to it. So that night, man, when MO3 went over there to get him a little bit of that cookie, hey, man, that is when your boy RainWater called the ops and had them post up outside that house. You dig? Y'all don't think it's just by coincidence that MO3 had been trying to move on the low, you know, move in silence, you know, driving an underbucket, living in place to place because he had multiple spots, right? Living in multiple spots. You don't think that it's just by coincidence that he goes out to meet this young lady this night and the ops pop up and they looking through the window while MO3 and her are doing their thing? And then it gets even deeper. You know, when MO3 leaves, they sit out there all night. And the first person, who does he call? He calls RainWater, the person who set him up for his demise so he could get his masters. Can you dig it? Now, so the whole time, you're on the phone with RainWater, but you're on the phone, but RainWater's on the phone with the ops. Now, you know this, and why do we know this? We know this because RainWater destroyed his phone that he was on the day that MO3 passed away. So why would RainWater even destroy the phone that he was using when MO3 passed away? I don't know, to try to destroy evidence. But guess what, people? Hey, man, it doesn't matter if you throw away that phone. It don't matter if you break that phone to 1,000 pieces. Those policemen can get the information off your phone. They can get your information off an Instagram account from 15 years ago. I don't care what you do with that phone. They don't even have to have the phone. Guys, it's all social media. But we all know that RainWater is someone that set this man up. Can you dig what I'm saying? But see, in the meantime, Yella Beezy is probably going to be trying to put money on some of these people's heads. You understand what I'm saying? They're probably going to be wanting to put some money on some of these people's heads. Big time, in a big way. Because you have to understand, man, Yella Beezy's fighting for his life. You know, murder carries the death penalty in Texas. But hold up, let me show y'all a little video, show y'all where I'm coming from.
These lawyers are demanding prosecutors hand over the names and addresses of every single informant and witness in his upcoming murder trial. Let's get into it. The Dallas rapper is accused of hiring a hitman to murder MO3 back in November 2020. His trial is officially set for February 2nd of next year, and the situation is incredibly serious. Prosecutors allege that Beezy took out $40,000 in cash just before the fatal shooting and claimed that surveillance footage links him to the crime. The alleged shooter, Keywan White, is being tried as a co-defendant. Currently under home confinement on a $750,000 bond, Beezy's legal team is now making some bold moves. They filed a motion demanding that the prosecution reveal all their key information at least 20 days before the trial begins. This isn't just about names. They want access to all of law enforcement's evidence, including photos and lab test results. They're also demanding a record of every statement Beezy made to the police, and they want a pretrial hearing to determine if he was coerced or misled during questioning. The defense is trying to find out if any witnesses or informants were given deals or incentives for their cooperation. They're essentially looking for any weakness in the prosecution's case to either prove their client's innocence or reduce a potential sentence. This is a high-stakes legal chess match. If convicted of capital murder for hire in Texas, Yella Beezy could face the death penalty. His team is fighting to dismantle the case before it even reaches a jury.
Now, see, the thing is, guys, the thing is, I don't do clickbait. And the thing about that video is she was wrong in some things, okay? See, now, when you get arrested, you are automatically entitled to a discovery. And in the discovery, I don't know what she's talking about in that video. Some of it was true, some of it was false. See, I keep it 1,000 with y'all. When you are arrested and you're going to trial, you are entitled to a discovery. You automatically get all the evidence and witness lists and everything that is stacked up against you. You will automatically know before you get to trial what witnesses were promised deals, so on and so forth. So part of that video was true and part of that video was not true. And I'm here to tell you, because I don't leave that clickbait stuff, and I do have to start getting on some of these podcasters for the information or lack thereof, because they don't know the system and don't know what they're talking about. Yella Beezy people have already gotten their discovery. You get your discovery long before you go to trial. Matter of fact, Yella Beezy probably sitting in his cell right now reading his legal paperwork. But the thing is, I need y'all to answer in the comments. I need you to answer in the comments if RainWater's name is going to pop up in them comments. I need you to answer in the comments if you think RainWater was the one that lined up MO3, because I think so, guys. If you ask me, it's RainWater. RainWater's the only one that knew where this man's hammer was at in that car. RainWater's the only one that knew what kind of car he was in. And RainWater was telling him how to drive. Matter of fact, RainWater was probably one that told him to stop on the freeway and get out and try to go get his hammer. You don't think that MO3 just would stop on a freeway just randomly with a full freeway when he could have just kept driving and probably would still be alive, but he listened to everything that RainWater told him. And guys, that's why you gotta understand, the person that's sitting next to you, he is not your friend. He's always your enemy. It's always the person that's closest to you that's going to bring you to your downfall. Your enemy is never going to get close enough to you to do anything to you because you see them a mile away. But you got to watch that person next to you, and MO3 should have been watching RainWater. So, hey, man, if you like the video, man, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And guess what? I won't tell. And let's get 1,000 likes on this video. Long live MO3, y'all. And remember to be blessed and stressed, but hey, man, don't get finessed. And have a blessed day.